Imagine if the most famous celebrity of the 1800s wrote a tell-all memoir about his wild sex life, his scandals, and his darkest secrets. Now imagine his friends burning it to ashes the moment he died. That's exactly what happened to Lord Byron's memoirs. And we'll never know what was in them. Lord Byron, the rock star poet of the Romantic era, spent years writing his autobiography. He gave the manuscript to his friend Thomas Moore, who later sold it to the publisher, John Murray, for 2,000 guineas. Byron made one request: don't publish it until after I'm dead. In 1824, Byron died in Greece at age 36. The memoirs were about to be published. But then his friends got nervous. Really nervous. See, Byron's life was scandalous. He'd had affairs with countless women and men. There were rumors he'd slept with his half-sister. He'd fled England in disgrace. And nobody knew exactly what he'd confessed in those pages. His friends gathered at Murray's office on Albemarle Street in London. Thomas Moore, John Cam Hobhouse, Byron's beneficiary, and representatives of his family. They debated for hours. Some wanted to publish. Others were horrified at the thought. Finally, they voted. The decision? Burn them. On May 17, 1824, just weeks after Byron's death, the memoirs were torn apart and thrown into the fireplace at John Murray's office. Page by page, Byron's uncensored truth went up in flames. Thomas Moore later said he deeply regretted the decision. John Cam Hobhouse, who'd read them, would only say they were fit only for a brothel and would have destroyed Lord Byron's reputation forever. So what was actually in them? We have some clues. People who'd read excerpts mentioned Greek love, a euphemism for same-sex relationships. There were detailed accounts of his affairs, possibly confirmation of the incest rumors, political views that would have been explosive, but the full truth lost forever. One of the greatest literary mysteries of all time exists because Byron's friends decided the world couldn't handle the real Byron. They chose his reputation over history. In trying to protect his legacy, they created an even bigger mystery. What secrets were so scandalous that even in death they had to be silenced? We'll never know. And that might be exactly what makes the story so fascinating.